If your dog has a cough, watery eyes, or even a loss of appetite, it could be a case of canine influenza.
Veterinarians say the contagious disease is sweeping across the country. Tonight, Kalisha Moore breaks down what you need to know and how a vet says you can protect your pup.
Canine influenza is making its rounds across the U.S., hitting states in large numbers like Alabama, Tennessee, and the Carolinas. Some pet owners aren't familiar with the contagious disease, but are still concerned.
Anybody with a pet should be concerned about it. That's why I bring him here, for his health.
Dorothea James has a massive Mastiff Cane Corso breed named Ace. She says she prioritizes his health by taking him to the vet often.
I've had him about 5 months, and he has little pitfalls, but I bring him whenever I notice something.
Critter Fixers in Bonaire stays pretty busy, but its newest threat, canine influenza, hasn't reached them just yet. Dr. Vernard Hodges says the flu took vets by surprise.
It's a relatively new disease. It's viral. It's spread via aerosol. It's spread with direct touch. It's also can be spread via what we call fomites or different objects.
According to the CDC, canine flu originated in horses, spread to dogs, and can now be spread between dogs. Almost all dogs can be infected, and the virus spreads to dogs housed in kennels and shelters. But some are more at risk than others.
Any immunocompromised older pet is definitely more, adapted to possibly getting it. So you definitely want to try to get your dogs vaccinated.
So what should you check for in your pet? Hodges says symptoms aren't always apparent.
Sometimes the cases can be asymptomatic. I mean, you may not see any symptoms, maybe in about 25%. Sometimes they may have the sneezing, the coughing, but sometimes it can be fatal.
If you're worried about whether the disease can be spread, Hodges says humans and other animals can't catch it. In Bonaire, Kalisha Moore, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, the disease could be fatal for some pets.
Dr. Hodges says as of now, there's been no uptick in cases at his office or any outbreak in Central Georgia. If your dog exhibits any symptoms, though, contact your vet.